Thank you, Mr. Chair. In Nevada, the sun shines more than 300 days a year, and solar is among the cheapest and most abundant sources of energy, not only in my state, but around the country. That's why I'm leading 30 of my colleagues in championing the most supported amendment to the SPEED Act by far to save solar and wind from this administration's war on clean energy. On July 15th, President Trump's Interior Department actively chose to wrap the biggest piece of permitting red tape around the neck of renewable energy sector that we've ever seen, directing the Interior Secretary to personally sign off on every permit to solar and wind energy. In just one example from my state, what would have been the largest solar facility in North America, the administration is making that project jump through 69 hoops 7 times. That's the opposite of efficient. Even my state's Republican government has said that, Republican governor has said that these actions, quote, have not only stopped solar development on federal lands in Nevada, but also on private land where federal approvals are required. More broadly, the administration's attack on solar energy and storage industry are threatening over 500 projects that could be powering 16 million homes. Together, these projects represent half of all new plant capacity in the United States. And for this reason, at the appropriate time, I will offer a motion to recommit this bill back to the committee. If the House rules permitted, I would have offered the motion with my important amendment to this bill. Quite simply, my amendment to the SPEED Act would put an end to this nonsensical political tit for tat and ensure equal treatment for all energy sources as part of the DOI permitting process moving forward. If we're going to bring down energy bills for everyone, the path forward is obvious. Solar and wind are the clear cheapest choice. Republicans in Congress are more interested in getting retribution for their corporate donors than bringing down the costs for American families. And let's be clear, they know this isn't right. Even my colleagues who represent the states like Texas and Arizona where energy projects are being held up are refusing to speak up. They would rather let this reckless administration put its finger on the scale, jack up prices for their constituents, than stand up to this president. Already, families across the country are seeing their electric bills increase by an average of 13%. In states like Florida, that's an average annual increase of about $400. Every day, more Americans are concerned. Every day, more Americans are concerned about huge data centers causing their electric prices to spiral even further out of control, and it doesn't have to be this way. We need to provide real permitting certainty and permitting fairness and let investors, not Washington, pick winners and losers, because under this approach, Americans will be paying their electric bills each month, and they'll be the ones who are really losing. At the end of the debate, I will insert into the record the text of my amendment. I hope my colleagues will join me in voting for the motion to recommit.
The gentlelady's time has expired.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I reserve.